Hey family, welcome back to the waiting room. This is day 3 of my 31-day journey of sharing scriptures that God personally gave me during my waiting room experience. I am in a waiting room experience. These are scriptures that I have been standing on for during my journey to finding love and to be found in love. So guys, this is day 3 of my 31-day journey of sharing scriptures that God has given me to stand on during my love journey, for my love story, my faith walk, and the season of waiting, while I wait for God to finish what I'm asking Him to do, which is to give me not just a relationship, but a God-ordained relationship, marriage. I've decided that this will be my prophetic act. I feel that it is actually a prophetic, I feel like I'm called to do this, and I'm doing this as a prophetic act and as a seed that I'm sowing into my promise and my love journey. So I don't know where it's going to take me, but I believe that God will respond to this act of faith. So if you're new here, this vlog series is a place for women like me, women who are waiting with purpose, whether you're waiting for love, if you're waiting for restoration or healing for something, for a relationship, or if you are asking for clarity on something, or whatever your promise is that you're standing on. Today's verse is Ecclesiastes 3:11. Ecclesiastes 3:11. Let me get my script. So guys, Ecclesiastes 3:11. He has made everything beautiful in His time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. Let me reread it because I was a little stuttery, okay? Ecclesiastes 3:11, He has made everything beautiful in His time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. So, let's ponder. So God makes everything beautiful. With time, the longer it takes, the more beautiful I feel it becomes. Okay, so it's God's handiwork. God is putting His hand on it, His touch on it, His perfection on it. And so when you put the promise, whatever it is, in the hands of God, and you wait for Him to finish it, it's going to be beautiful. Now, if you don't do any of that, you just get what you get. You just get whatever it is you want, and you rock with it, okay? And yes, God can sustain it. That's up to the Father. However, when you trust the promise into His hands, you give it to Him and let Him make it what He wants to make it. Trust and believe it's going to be so, so beautiful and worth the wait. So that is something that I have learned to do, because I am used to instant relationships. Okay, I'm used to having everything instantaneously. But this situation, if this is God's will for me to be in a relationship with this person, my special person, the person I'm gonna call him my special person. I'm not getting it like that. It's not happening like that. However, it still it's been long suffering. Okay, it's been a relationship that's grown over time, and it's just long suffering because it's so much. It's a lot of distance between us because we are in two different places. So I trusted. I gave it to God. Like at one time, I was like trying to make it instantaneous. You know, I wanted it now. I want it. You know what I wanted right now. I wanted the relationship right now. But then I realized that God is possibly doing a work with this relationship, and that it's going to be better than all the other relationships once it's, you know, official. Once I actually have it in my hands, I'm living it every day. It's actually going to be a different type of relationship than the ones that I had, and I was like in it as soon as I breathed. We were already in a relationship, and we were doing relationship things. We were doing marriage things, you know. So this one is different, and I trust God. I'm trusting God with it because I actually like the person enough to trust God with it, and because I want it to last. Okay. So anyway, so back to the scripture. The scripture also reminds me that God is not rushed. He is always right on time. It is easy to want everything. We want everything right now. We want our answers right now. We want the man right now. We want the love right now. We want the break. We don't even care what it costs us, okay? A lot of times we don't care what it costs us because we feel like we're going to get it. We can live through it. We can do, you know, whatever needs to be done to maintain it. But actually, if we take the time to trust it into God's hands so he can make it beautiful, a lot of those things we probably won't even have to go through when we receive the blessing, you know. And it's going to be so much better if he gives it to us after we had to, you know, we had to trust it in his hands, and we had to go through a waiting experience. So because God sees everything, you know. He sees the full picture. He sees your life, and he sees what he wants it to be, you know, what he wants your life to be, you know, in the future. And he sees the other person as well. He sees what's going on in the other person's life, or whatever is going on. He sees what's going on in the long run. So he knows what he's doing to make it beautiful, to make it, you know, substantial, to make it long. Because I want longevity. We want longevity with our promises, with our blessings. We want longevity. We don't want it just for a temporary high. We want it to last. Okay. And so also God has a rhythm in doing his work, in which he does things in a divine pace. Okay. So if he's taking his time with it, he's shaping things beautifully and not instantly. The instant things, let's think about instant oatmeal. Okay, let's think about things that's instant. Okay, they don't taste as good. Instant oatmeal don't taste as good as home, like the slow cooked oatmeal, the original. What do you call that? I forgot the slow cooked. I don't know what you call the slow cooked oatmeal right now, but instant oatmeal it tastes instant. Okay, it's just a quick little fix, you know, to make you feel it tastes good for a minute. Oh, my battery getting low. It tastes good, you know, for a minute, but it's not even real filling, and it's not as hearty as the original oatmeal, the oatmeal that has to cook longer. So God is very, very intentional, and things that are trusted into his hand, beautiful things that you want to keep for a long time and want it to be beautiful, he's very intentional with it. So he's an intentional God. He's not an instantaneous God. He's not an instant God. And so I've learned that waiting is not punishment, but it's preparation. He's preparing me. He's preparing me. Why would my son do that when he know I'm making a video? Screaming. But he's preparing me for my blessing, for my promise. And I'm sure he's preparing my other party. like I said, because it's so much, I don't know for sure, but I'm going to have other party. I'm going to have another part. Somebody is going to be my mate, my husband, because that promise is coming to pass. I know that promise is coming to pass. I pray it's with the person that I consider my special person, the person that I care about. So anyway, I know he's preparing that person too. But he's preparing that person. He's preparing us separately. So it's going to even be more beautiful because we don't even know the work he's doing. He doesn't know the work that he's doing in me, and I don't know the work he's doing in him. So I know when it comes together, it's just going to be, it's going to be fire. But it's not going to be fire for us to glorify within ourselves. It's going to be fire to be glorified by God. And that does not mean that it's not going to be trials and tribulations inside of that relationship. It's definitely going to be, issues, because it's something that's long standing. So anything that's long standing is going to still have obstacles. Things are going to come. That's just two people being together. And whatever the thing is that's your promise, trust and believe. You still will probably have obstacles once God gives it to you. You're still going to have things that you have to pray for and pray against in that situation, that promise. So guys, I'm going to say this real quick. While I may not understand the full picture of what's going on, what God is doing, I can trust that God does know what he's doing, and he knows that he's making something beautiful. He's making our story, our story is going to be our story beautiful. I have been in a difficult space. A lot of times I get frustrated, as I've said, and I'm frustrated and I'm battling with God, and I'm asking him, like, why I gotta do all of this? Why is it such a delay? Like, I don't understand it. Like, if we like each other, why are we in a delay? And why the silence? And even if we didn't like each other, like, why still is it a delay? Why you can't bring me my man if that's not him? Like, why is it a delay? Why is it silence? And every time that I do that and I sit with God, he always reminds me that he's working, and that he's making it beautiful. He's even sent me songs, like songs that say the same thing, that he's making things beautiful in this timing. So, yeah. And he's not just making the relationship beautiful. He's making me beautiful in this time. He's making my mate beautiful in this time. He's working around all the things that I don't even know that needs to be fixed. He's working on our children, because we both have children, and he's going to work on, he's working on things things that need to be met within our children, when this situation, or if this situation comes together. And that's whoever my mate is, because I'm sure whoever he is going to have children. I need him to have children, because I need him to understand what it's like to have children. I just feel like that's just a desire that I put on the list of the mate that I desire. I want my man to have children of his own, and daughters. So just a word of encouragement. If you are waiting on something like me, and you're trusting God, if you're trusting God for a relationship, a restoration of a relationship, a promise to be fulfilled, wherever it is, I am telling you, or asking you, or I don't know, but I'm going to give you the verse. I just hope you find some hope in Ecclesiastes 3:11. You can anchor your prayers in that verse, and know that God is making it beautiful for you. If you don't give up in faith, if you don't give up your faith and continue to pray on it, know that he's making it beautiful for you. He's not ignoring you, and he's not late. He's aligning you, and he's making it beautiful. And just know that every tear, every prayer, and every season of silence is worth it. It's going to be worth it. And so if this message spoke to you, I would like for you to comment below. I trust God's timing. And I would like us to encourage each other while we wait. And also, I would like for you to like, subscribe, and share with someone who else is in the waiting season. Just know that you're not alone. I'm not alone, because I know people who are in their waiting season. So I know my community, the community that I put myself in, that I surround myself with, are people who are also waiting just like me. So I know it's a lot of people that's waiting on something. And I would like for us to stick together. Just know that we're together in this, and that God, first of all and most of all, is in it with us. And I will see you guys tomorrow, prayerfully. I always say prayerfully, because only God knows. We're going to see each other tomorrow for day 4, my 4th verse or scripture that I stand on. And again, guys, I'm going to say this again, that this is my act of faith, my personal act of faith, or prophetic act that I want to do to encourage someone else, and also to encourage myself as I wait on my promise to be developed and to be completed and to be beautiful, because that's what I trust. My Father is making it beautiful in this time. So with that being said, have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank you for listening, and prayerfully I'll see you tomorrow.